people. That's why people can say anything and do anything, because you feel like you are the owner of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a God in heaven who conclude on every matter. When men conclude you, God have not concluded you. Am I talking to somebody here? When men write you out, God may not have written you out. You got to understand that when we are talking about God, we are talking about the one who owns everything, the one nobody can confuse, the one that no power can challenge his existence. Nobody can determine where he goes, what he does, what he wants to do, because he's God by himself. The Bible called him I am that I am. Moses called him the rod that swallowed the serpent, the 5 serpents of Egyptians. My God, Moses sometime at the Red Sea, calling the Lord provider, he provided a way for them to pass through the Red Sea. God is not man. I like you to begin to record that in your mind. In as much as you are serving God, you have to change that mentality that God is a man. God is not a national man. God is God by himself. In Psalms, they call him, in Psalms, David called him, the Lord is my shepherd. Every one of them had several encounters that they had with him, and they gave him a name. He said in Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me. God makes people. God does not make people. Am I talking to somebody here? He makes me lie down where? In green pastures. Oh, he leaded my soul. He leaded my soul. And he said, for his righteousness sake. The reason why God is raising people up is because he wants them to walk in righteousness. Walk in righteousness. If God must supply your needs, you must know how to fear God. Some of you fear man, but you don't fear God. What you do in your secret, what you do at home, on your phone, who are you talking with? What is happening to you? Why are you living in gossip? Do you know that many Christians don't even know? Keep polluting somebody and lies and keep it like it will come after you. This thing will come after you, whether you like it or not. It will come after you. You lied against somebody, it will come after you. It's a matter of time. Am I talking to somebody here? And Solomon, haven't gone through all what he went through. He was the richest man, the richest king in his days. And the Bible said he had how many women? He had 700 wives and 300 concubines. 300 girlfriends. That's what you mean, concubine. 300 girlfriend. And there was no query. So he was able to manage all of them. You, only one in Bonaberi is giving you headache. That's the reason why he did not come to church last Sunday. You know the shame. You know the shame. I mean, he was able to handle all of them. 300. It means they could be married 100. Code 1, code 2. Who are you? I am Mary, code 102. He had all of them. The man enjoyed life. I was asking myself, what does this man have here? Because when you say concubine, in those days when you say concubine, it doesn't mean just boyfriend. It means they were sexual. 1,000 women. Naman get power ya. He was able to organize conference. So whenever he addressing them, is a conference section. All the Marys from the concubine section. I heard that you guys are planning a meeting. Let that meeting dissolve. He was able to organize them. Now, Solomon was not, God gave him wisdom beyond. Wisdom beyond. Only one woman, see you now. You don't try. Your buttons don't go inside. You own the come outside, your own they go inside. Amen. The man had riches. The Bible said that the Queen is this Sheba? Sheba rather. As he came towards the gate, he bowed down to a gate man, thinking he's King Solomon. That's what the Bible said. They played music. She was confused. She entered the second gate. They played music. He said, no, the king is still inside. The Bible said, when he saw now Solomon, her soul left her. There was so much splendor. There was so much glory. That's why even Jesus had to mention Solomon. Solomon in all his glory. Solomon lived in extra. When I see people today, they say, I give my money 1,000, I give my money 10,000. I say, you don't get money. If you want to define level of this man, imagine 13,000 animals will lay down their life for breakfast. All the spoons in the house and plates are made of gold. You only breakable plate 3 for 1,000 or 500. You buy your picking a breaker, now you beat them every day. A man had them. He had fets, cutleries, gold made of gold. When this man want to go out, you see chariots, convoy everywhere. Convoy. How can and the man had so much, God bless him with so much riches, so he never fought battle. He went and married from all the tribes, all the nation that had boundary with them. He married them. So anytime they want to remember war, their land said, our in-law, give him that land. Somebody shout wisdom. I can't hear you. Shout wisdom. Listen, let me tell you, it's time for Christians to wake up. We need wisdom. Wisdom. Don't let anybody. Why am I saying this? Don't let anybody. Come on, one woman, now you want to die. Now you want to kill yourself. Now I want to go kill myself. I want to die. Man of God, I don't eat too much. And somebody had the 1,000. There are some brothers, you see them now. See, please don't seize my mic. Let me talk. The reason why they are no more seeing vision is because one lady from a corner dealt with them well. So no more vision. So but Solomon lived in so much wealth. He said, in all this world I've enjoyed life. Listen, some of you, when you are telling you to serve God, you think we are begging you. This man enjoyed life. Solomon enjoyed life. I've never seen no. There's no way to define. If you go to First King chapter 3, he asks wisdom. Chapter 4, in that same chapter 3, 2 women came. He judged that matter. They said, wow, wisdom. What a wisdom. He said, let's divide the child. And the woman said, no, leave it. He said, no, this is the mother. Confusion. He started settling cases of women. Have you ever seen when a woman know that this thing does not belong to her? And she hates the other one. She doesn't want this one. Because there are women like that too. If I don't figure it out, you two figure it out. We'll go kill ourselves for you. You see, they were fighting. No, king, he's mine. And the one, these women who function in that melee, their voice is very high. They're the one that is guilty or calm. That's why even the woman they caught in adultery, she was just calm. She couldn't say anything. Jesus is the voice of the voiceless. And the Bible said, and when he said, no, I wanted to keep my child. Where my child is dead. He said, no, we were in the same house. It's the other woman that explained. We were in the same house, in the same bed. Reckless woman is sleep and kill the child. They now transfer it. But I was asking myself, why did you not bring the dead child? All of them.
Whether she went and buried the child, I said, no, you may not have it too. Solomon judged that matter, and the whole Israel will marvel. They said, what kind of wisdom is this? It was wisdom from God. And Solomon, God opened his eye to see how to mine, to do mining, gold. When I see Christians today who don't do nothing with agriculture, you have a parcel of land behind you. You can go and put jama on ground. You did then. I'm abandoned this. Solomon began to work and get into agriculture. And by doing agriculture, God opened his eyes. He saw gold and silver. And he had excess money. He has truck of chariot money. He was living in glory. But after all this, he said, hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Whether you like it or not, there will be a time that something will tell you it is time up.
Yes, sir.
Conclusion. Conclusion has come. Where will you be? Yes, you want me to supply your needs. Conclusion of the whole matter. He said, but fear God. I'm giving you the key. He said, fear God. Fear God. Fear God here is not this kind of fear of danger.
Yes, sir.
There's a reverence of God.
Yes, sir.
That when you hear the choir singing holy, it doesn't matter who is singing, your knees are on the floor.
Yes, sir.
When you hear them singing glory, you just begin to lay your crown,
yes, sir,
before the King of glory.
Yes, Daddy.
Fear has left the church.
Aye.
How can they be singing worship to the mighty God? Some of you are sitting down. Some of you are already depressed. You are waiting for God to supply your needs. You don't fear.
Aye.
You are afraid of God, no? You are not afraid of God. That's why you can say anything, you can do anything you like. You can lie. Fear of God. Tell your neighbor, fear of God. I can't hear you say, neighbor, do you fear God?
Neighbor, do you fear God?
He said, fear God. God has blessed me with a job, so my need is too high to go down before him. I have a mat that I just carved. Thank God for my son a boat now he give me. I take him for him. Yes, I be papa. You left away there. How? No, now.